Johansson once again into the back of the Watford player, and Andrews left to make it 2-0 Watford.
Okay.
They are. They've just managed to pull one back.
So we are live. Arsenal vs Wolves. Leave your predictions in the comments section below, guys. Arsenal against Wolves, the Premier League. Havertz scores for Arsenal. First goal for Arsenal this Premier League season. This is going to be very interesting to see how the game plays out. So far, we have learned that Wolves are doing very, very well. So let's pull this up. Okay.
No penalty here, and players carrying on.
Okay, thank you, Betty. I shall hand over to Farah and Chris for this one because I've been trying to host a TV program. I've not had a chance to see it, Farah.
Allison puts the ball in and it's Calvin Lewin. It goes behind Calvin Lewin. He takes the touch, and I think turns.
Yes, second line. I'm trying to find.
In my opinion, it's made the contact with Lewis down, and it's the other way around. And I didn't think it was a penalty on first look, and I think it was correct.
Have they got this one right?
I think they have. A lot made about this new referee's call this season. Was that a clear and obvious error? I think it was a clear and obvious error for the reasons that Betty and Farah said. Don't go to block a shot. He does go to ground, which is maybe why the referee wanted to attack in the first place. But having said that, Calvin Lewin hits the deck. I think he's the one who actually initiates the contact, goes down to easily the correct decision.
Thank you both. What a game of Ashley Gate, not gone.
Brilliant game. Bristol City were in complete control of this game at half-time. Shortly after the restart, it's 2-2 because Tom Bradshaw has just scored from the penalty spot, sending the goalkeeper the long way. Millwall have rallied 2 times in 2 weeks. Can they now push on further to get maybe a winner? Plenty of time left in this one. Bristol City 2, Millwall 2.
Well, in League One, Michael Duffy enjoying life as Huddersfield Town boss. Helena.
Huddersfield 2, Stevenage 0. Once again, it's Lass Sorensen with a beautiful delivery. This time it's Ben Wiles who powers the ball past Murphy Cooper. Wiles has been knocking on the door over and over again. He finally finds his own personal breakthrough. There have been attacking changes, though, for Stevenage in the break. Louis Apre has come on and has started some good moves forward, but they're unable to find anything. It's Huddersfield 2, Stevenage 0.
Back to the Premier League. Big chance for Southampton. Amy Barber.
A couple of great chances for Southampton. The first fell to Adam Armstrong, the former Newcastle player. His shot superbly cleared off the line by Hall, but his clearance fell right to Ben Brereton Diaz, who really should have got it on target. He lashed it wildly wide of the goal, and I can tell you the Newcastle fans after taking Bolton in the red card absolutely loved that. And then Adam Armstrong had an effort which was brilliantly saved by a diving Nick Pope. The corner has come in and has been cleared, but Southampton have started the second half very strongly. They still trail though by that goal to nil.
And what's happening at Bloomfield Road? I know Leicester McGregor big away following for Stockport County today.
Yeah, to answer your first bit of that, though, not a lot. Still Blackpool 0, Stockport County 0. Again, that's big on effort, but small on significant moments. Neither keeper forced interaction. And even when Stockport did create a chance, the post denied them. Like you say, lots of fans turning out today. It's been 2 decades since these two met. Judging from the first half, Jason, they could play for another 2 decades and we might not get a shot at target. Still, Blackpool 0, Stockport County 0.
Still, good away following. Takara Road, could be a tough season for Norwich City, Mark Webber.
It could, it's all changed.
Okay, it's the Premier League season. Half-time at Arsenal vs Wolverhampton.
Strong start of the season. Ryan Hedges having a lovely shot 20 minutes in. But to be fair, Norwich have kept the Blackburn keeper busy twice in the first half. Josh Sargent, Gabriel Forsyth forcing super saves. Norwich 0, Blackburn 1.
Goal in the Championship, a turf more. Chris Hatcham.
Scott Harper in his first game in charge of Burnley. He's grown his hair out. He looks like something out of Syria, and he's managing Burnley like that. They won their first game of the season. They've just gone 3-0 up. Josh Brownhill played in. It was all too easy for the midfielder. He only had the keeper to beat. Rolled it into the back of the net. They were gifted an opener, an own goal, mixed up between defence and goalkeeper. And Luka Kolyosho added their second, but Burnley are cruising towards a back-to-back winning start. 2-3-0 they lead.
Yeah, it could be a fantastic season for Burnley. It could be a long old season for Cardiff City as well. To Premier Lane, that's Banji.
Sheffield United 2, Queen's Park Rangers 0. Goals from Gustavo Harmer. The first for the club for Wales trying to keep them all out. United United in control. Martin Cifuentes made a change at the break. Jack Cole back on for Jonathan Varane, and they've just headed in a one back for Queen's Park Rangers from a corner. It's a terrific effort. It may well be Jimmy Dunn who's got the final touch, but Queen's Park Rangers right back in it now. Sheffield United 2, Queen's Park Rangers 1.
And let's go to the Swansea.com stadium. Molly Stevens.
Yeah, Swansea 1, Preston 0, still very much even. I've got to say, coming into this second half, it hasn't really been one team that's edging one or the other. A lot of possession amongst both sides, a few chances, but nothing that separates them. Swansea are looking to get more of a confidence in this game by getting the second, but Preston are knocking the door. Swansea 1, Preston 0.
And let's go back to this unbelievable game in League 2. Crime time for Chesterfield. Owen, what are you? You're not had a goal for the last couple of minutes. You okay?
Crew nil, Chesterfield 5. I think they ran out of goals for the last few minutes. Anyway, Crew have settled down. They've had a couple of chances towards goal, but not really threatened the goalkeeper. But Chesterfield, when they do get possession, they do threaten. They have threat out wide, pace, power. They're going to be a threat this season amongst the favourites to be promoted. And we see Crew send one in and not test the goalkeeper, but it's Crew nil. They're going to be a threat this season amongst the favourites to be promoted. And we see Crew send one in and not test the goalkeeper, but it's Crew nil. They're going to be a threat this season amongst the favourites to be promoted. On the camera, so we can check the shots. Still no goals over here. It's Port Vale nil, Tranmere nil. Yeah, another chance to watch for the third time in this window in this game. Every time Emily was on this time, rapidly the top of the Hampton cross almost came over. 6-0.
Giving away 9 goals here on final score. Doing the job of
Danny Welbeck.
Is it Aki?
Yes, Danny Welbeck.
Yeah, I think Becky's right. I think Chris is just a guy who loses the ball so cheaply, and then Danny Welbeck's given the space to go.
He is, but when Jessica gives away the ball, Nicolenko the left back gets high up the pitch. So Brighton had a 3v2, and Welbeck is really clever because he shapes the ball out to the right hand side.
Danny Welbeck.
Shifts on the inside.
It scores for Brighton.
Brilliant pass from the edge of the area. Really clever play. Good awareness from Welbeck. What a start! Havertz.
Amazing start. Right, let's go back to Chris Wise at Emirates.
Arsenal are in pursuit of that second goal, still leading Wolves by 1-0, but they should have it really because Martinelli with a square pass for Kai Havertz got the first goal inside the box. Lots of time. He was too casual really, the German with his finish, and he's side-footed wide of the post. For Wolves, Mateus Cunha is on. He would have started if he was fully fit, but Gary O'Neill is putting on for Jean-Brice Bellegarde now. Will make a difference. Arsenal 1, Wolves 0.
A reminder as we head to the City ground that this game is...
Tamworth 0, York City 1.
York City 1. Okay.
A few minutes into the second half.
Let's have fun. 2 minutes into the second half.
At the end of the first period, not much to report since the interval. Bournemouth still toiling in trying to work out a way to fill that hole left by the departure of Dominic Solanke. Sinistera has now moved towards the centre, but still no joy.
This is going to be very, very interesting to see who will win this time round, because I think every team is positioned to win this league, looking at how they've been very busy with spending on buying new players. But Arsenal tonight wants to see of Wolverhampton if they are to show us that they will be winning the Premier League season this season. So far, Kai Havertz goes ahead with 1-0, and I think it's just about to kick off for second half. Let's see what's going on here.
Equaliser for Hull, and it's a brilliant brilliant finish from Lewis Coyle, the captain. Went on a run himself, played a lovely 1-2 with Miller. Got it back, first side finish with his left foot from the corner of the penalty area, in off the post. Plymouth 1, Hull 1.
All right, Will Perry is across all the EFL action today. What are the headlines this afternoon, Will?
Yeah, we've got 9 3 p.m. kickoffs in Leagues 1 and Leagues 2. So, look, a really entertaining game in the Nigel Clough derby. Mansfield 2, Burton 1. Will Evans on target for his new club after getting 25 goals for Newport last season. Jack Armour, OG, the difference in that one. Wickham and Big Splendors, Birmingham tied at 1-1. League One's resident bagsman, Alfie May, getting his second of the season following that big summer move from Charlton. Barnsley 2-0 up at Lincoln. Darryl Clark was getting his first league win in charge there. Mark Roberts, the 34-year-old centre-back, scoring his first goal since October 21, nearly 3 years, joined this summer after 7 years at Birmingham. He joined from Barnsley, first Barnsley goal since 2017. Huddersfield 2.
Hi guys, it's the English Premier League season. It's another busy weekend. Arsenal playing against Wolverhampton. Liverpool won earlier against Ipswich Town. So as we stand right now, Liverpool sits top of the Premier League table
Take you into League 2, the best game really in League 2.
for the first time this season. So it is going to be very interesting to see how Man City reacts to that on Monday. When is it? Is it Monday? Monday, and they're playing Chelsea. Chelsea plays against Man City Monday. Yeah. So it is going to be interesting to see how Man City reacts to what has been going on since the Premier League weekend started. Man United won against Fulham yesterday. Is it yesterday? Yes. Arsenal wins today. Sorry, Liverpool wins today. Arsenal wants to win today by all means if they are to stand a chance of winning this Premier League season. So it is very interesting. But drop your predictions in the comments section here before. Tell us what you think about this Premier League season, guys.
Winning 2-1, same scoreline. They could end their 9 league match losing run was carried on from last season. Swindon, not a good scoreline for them. 3-0 down at home. Taylor Allen has got the third there. The defender now 2-2 to start the season. Newport 1, Doncaster 1. Courtney Baker Richardson levelling for Newport, rejoining his former club this summer from Crewe. The Portuguese Newport boss Nelson Jardim looking for his first win in charge of the club after being promoted from head coach in Grimsby 2. Cheltenham 1. Charles Byrne will let us score on that one.
Top stuff, Will. Thank you very much. In the early Premier League game today, Ipswich Town had their first top-flight game in 22 years as they welcomed Liverpool to Portland Road. Here's Arne Slot after his team won by 2 goals there.
In the end, it was a good win. We scored some nice goals. Second half performance was much better than the first half. But the first half was something to take a closer look at one more time.
What changed for you at half time? Why were you so much better after the break?
I think it's always both teams. So the energy and how hard they play the duels Ipswich Town in the first half. Normally you don't expect them to keep up with that for 90 minutes, and that's also what happened. And I think we brought in a strong behind them to win. A lot of 1-to-1 duels from the striker, and the whole team just stepped up a bit, being more aggressive, combined with more defense in behind because they had this with this 1-to-1. How strong in the first half. That's also one of the reasons why we scored the first goal. But if you look at then we need to find the balls in behind. That's what we did 2 times.
In the second half, the positioning of Trent Alexander-Arnold, he was a little bit more in the field. It seemed to me the quality of the passing was outstanding, the quality of the movement from the same place was outstanding. And suddenly, from creating almost nothing, you were creating every time you came forward.
Yeah, we had a lot to do with us winning more goals from to start with, and then we have taken and in the first half we lost 4 goals, and then we win the big more duel with the other team. That's less energy, and then if you give it some time and play the game, you can see how good these goals can play. And that's what they did the second time.
Yeah, and when you look at the second half stats as well, 15 drops compared to 3 in the first half.
Yeah, no, it came out of the traps, didn't they?
dominant in the first half. It was really frenetic there. They put Liverpool under lots of pressure here. I need to not talk about Ipswich one too many duels, but when they get the second down and Ipswich side, that's when Liverpool really exploited their experience, their nous, their know-how. Really shone through, and it was comfortable enough in the end. Big 3 points for that.
And that would be the game plan, wouldn't it? Especially against the new boys, Ipswich Town.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, Liverpool have the experience. They know you have to be patient, that, they're coming up against an Ipswich team they probably don't know too much about. As Chris said there, they come with great intensity, Ipswich, made it difficult at times for Liverpool in that first half, but the patience paid off for Liverpool in the end. And then
So Premier League is underway, guys, as you can see.
Certainly with Salah, as we mentioned there, getting his goal and the assist for Jota's goal.
Let's go into the fixtures.
Yep,
Arsenal
absolutely.
1,
Liverpool. Right, is it coming from
Wolverhampton
Newcastle?
0 at 68 minutes of play time.
Simply is not
Everton
comfortable. Far
0,
from it.
Brighton
Newcastle are
2,
struggling to get
Newcastle
over
1,
the
Southampton
themselves in
0,
front of Southampton shots. It's just
Nottingham
bouncing
Forest
off.
1,
Southampton
Bournemouth
dominating
0.
this second half. There's a bit of a reprise
That's
here.
how
Wellington
the
has won a
scores are
free
going
kick
so far.
inside the Southampton
Premier
half, so
League started
Newcastle are able to move
this
some body
weekend,
outside of their own half
and
then try and
the
create
table
some sort of
is
distance
starting
between
to
them and
shape up.
Southampton, because at the moment,
As we
that one
can
goal
see
lead
here
is
now, Brighton
very,
is in the
very
lead.
slim, and Southampton are
Liverpool,
knocking at the
Arsenal,
door.
Man
If he
United,
comes in, it's easy to
Newcastle,
clear
Nottingham
for
Forest.
Southampton. They will go
It
back
is
to the
going
attack,
to
but
be
it is
very
Newcastle
interesting to
Southampton
see
now.
how Man City and Chelsea react to how the table is standing right now, because they will want to win. But yes, that's how the scores are. 70 minutes so far of play time. Arsenal still at 1, Wolverhampton 0. Arsenal is playing at home. And Kai Havertz scores the first Premier League goal for Arsenal this season. It's very interesting because we had these debates going of who is going to be Arsenal's main talisman. And of course, we know that Arsenal is fighting to win the Premier League this season after stopping short last season by that small margin. So fingers crossed this season Arsenal comes through to take that lead. Meanwhile, Man United won their first game against Fulham yesterday, 1-0. That late winner from Xerxes yesterday. Questions are still being asked on whether Man United have what it takes to win the Premier League. So it is going to be interesting to see how Man United goes forward with these other games coming up. They ran very dry of goals last season. So this season, really, with how much they have spent on players, we hope that they prove to us that they are a team enough to contend for that trophy this season. Leave your predictions in the comments section below, guys.
And mix it up a bit. And for all the experience Ashley Young has, he pulls him down. He knows that if he pulls him down, there's a potential red card. Again, it's a correct decision, but really, really silly from Ashley Young.
Yeah,
Is my life coming out on your
Yeah,
side?
absolutely. I don't know what actually Young was thinking of. Chelsea and the ball that next job. Which has the legs, has the pace on him anyway, but then to haul him back. And he complains actually, Young, but I mean, the complaint is futile. It's a straight red, absolutely spot on from the referee.
I mean, that's a really well worked set piece as well.
Yeah, we have done that. That's innovation now. You know, lots of teams have set piece coaches like this happening to the game.
The sleeping citadel of Norwich has awoken. Why? Because it's Norwich 1, Blackburn 1. After minutes of lazy football, George Sargent picks up in the area on the left. Carbon copy of Ryan Hedges goes for Blackburn to be able to slotted it home. Norwich 1, Blackburn 1.
And let's go to the City Ground. What's not?
Forest 1, Bournemouth 0. Bournemouth are having a bit of the better of it since the interval, but Forest standing firm. They've made a couple of subs. Nino has taken off Ola Aina, and also Anthony Aranda. Dominguez and Toffolo want to just try and stiffen things up at the back as they aim to protect this 1-0 advantage.
Let's go to the Scottish League Cup game between Aberdeen and Queen's Park. Very confident.
70 minutes going still, Aberdeen nil, Queen's Park nil. The Doings making hard.
Yes, guys, tell us what you think about this season's Premier League contenders. Where is my...
And the League Cup action continues with Rangers playing St Johnstone at the 5:45 kickoff. this evening. Back to the
Where's
championship,
my-
home park, Drayton.
Yeah, we are going crowd cheering on Waverley. His team trying to get a winning here. 17 minutes to go, and Plymouth have tested the goalkeeper, the whole keeper in the last few minutes. Isaka on as a sub, and Whittaker both having shot saved.
Hi guys, leave your predictions in the comments section below. Who do you think is going to win this year's Premier League season?
2 shots on target. The third and opening goal was courtesy of a comedy own goal from
Here we
Kyle.
go.
I've been looking for positives to bring you, and the man on the ball right now
So how
is
is
the one positive I can find, Jason.
so Arsenal's 1-0 Wolverhampton. 73 minutes of play time. Everton is still trailing against Brighton. Brighton steps up on the table now. It is in the lead. Newcastle scores against Southampton 1-0 at 70 minutes. Nottingham Forest 1, Bournemouth 0 at 62 minutes. West Ham, Aston Villa is coming up later on in the evening at 17:30 p.m. tonight. League One is underway as well. Blackpool and Stockport. Blackpool is trailing Stockport 1-0. Barry scores at 67 minutes of play time. Welcome here to People and Places. It's the football weekend, guys. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Drop your predictions in the table in the comment section below. Tell us who you think is going to win the Premier League season.
2-0 up those goals from Kayembe and Andrews, putting them in a very comfortable position. Stoke just haven't got going in the second half. In fact, there's just been a massive boo ring around the stadium here, which was quite surprising, but that's because the referee indicated that we needed a drinks break. They want more goals here at Watford. 2-0.
What a fantastic goal at the Emirates, Chris Wise.
That's a sizzler from Bukayo
Saka scores for Arsenal. It's the second goal. Okay, so Arsenal 2, Wolves 0.
Super from Saka, and a 6-stander goal for him today, and a big one for Arsenal, who are slightly on the ropes, but they now lead 2-0.
Oh, it's brilliant from Bukayo Saka. Just the way Chris.
Great goal from Bukayo Saka.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, it's a wonderful finisher, and we know that he's such a skillful player. Manoeuvres the ball, beats the goalkeeper at near post. So that blame
Bukayo Saka scores for Arsenal.
I blame McNaury though, the Wolves defender. You can't let him inside where he's at his strongest, and he does gets a shot off it. He's not going to miss opportunity.
Well, we also said that and saw that with the first goal, Farah.
I think that's been the problem all afternoon. Giving Saka a player like that on the right hand side that much amount of time, Norway's just nowhere near him in terms of being able to close that gap to stop the shot coming off. And you give Saka that time. We know what Saka's good at. He likes to coming off the right onto that, that strong left foot of his. I mean, he does really well because to beat the keeper here at the near post and wrap it back. It looked like he was opening his body up to go to the far post, and to wrap it back into that near post. It's a fantastic finish, but he's had far too much time out on that right hand side this afternoon.
Just quickly tell you that Bournemouth are piling the pressure on Nottingham Forest. We'll go there very shortly after we go back to Watford. What an afternoon for them, Watford.
Oh, they are loving it. 3-0 up now, and a lovely sunny afternoon. What more could you want being a Watford supporter? Edo Kayembe has got another. Georgie Chekmatadze, the brilliant Georgian international we remember from the Euros, played it out wide to Kayembe, and he put his foot right through it. A deflection sent it crashing off the other side of the bar. And in fact, 3-0 Watford.
Just wonder when the Bournemouth are finally going to get that goal, Mark Scott.
Well, they've made 3 changes as Antonio Iraola tries to shake things up front. Recent signing, the Mexican fullback Julian Araujo, has just come on, along with Cliver and Christie, Scott Sinistera and Smith, the trio to department. The recurrent theme throughout Jason has been how you fill the gap left by 19 goals. Dominic Solanke. They haven't had the answer so far. Forest 1, Bournemouth 0.
Yeah, big loss in the 5:30 kickoff in the Premier League. It's West Ham United against Aston Villa, who are getting very excited for their Champions League appearance. John Murray has the team news.
Yes, perhaps a big season ahead for both clubs. Villa back in Europe's top competition for the first time for 41 years. West Ham starting out under a new manager for the first time for 4.5 years. Both clubs have spent around £135 million each on new players. And at the West Ham new signings, Julian Lopetegui has picked Maximilian Kilman at the back and Guido Rodriguez in midfield. But with Mikel Antonio up front, Nicolas Fulkrug is only on the bench. as are Wan-Bissaka, Somerville and Tadibo. Aston Villa's biggest signing of the summer, Amadou Onana, starts in midfield, but of the others, Bartley, Philogene, Nedeljkovic and Maatsen are all on the bench, as is John Duran, who at one stage this summer looked like he might become a West Ham player.
Okay, so Arsenal is 2, Wolverhampton 0, Everton 0, Brighton 2, Newcastle 1, Southampton 0, Nottingham Forest 1, Bournemouth 0. So Arsenal go top of the table. Let's see how the tables have changed now.
Yeah, West Ham, it's a good signing, isn't it?
They have, Nicholas Fulcrum really excited about him. He's brilliant in the Euros, mostly off the bench. But maybe
so let's see how the table is standing now after Arsenal scoring that second goal.
They wanted, this season a different brand of football under Lopetegui. They were fed up with David Moyes. Quite frankly, I don't know why, but pressure on Lopetegui to produce.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, let's go back to St James's Park. Any bother?
Yeah, well, both teams have rung the changes. Newcastle trying to get themselves out of their own half, really, and create a bit of an attacking set. So
gets a red card.
And also Lloyd Kelly makes his debut at the back, and Cameron Archer has come on for Southampton. Southampton need a little bit of a clinical edge up front. They've had lots of possession. They've looked very comfortable. They haven't really found a way to really test Nick Pope. And also Tyler Dublin, the 18-year-old. He's got one championship appearance from last season. Well, he's straight into the Premier League. So what a day for him. But it is still Southampton searching for that equaliser, because Newcastle still have that goal lead.
Must be a cracking atmosphere at Ashton Gate. No, go on.
It certainly is, Jason, because Bristol City have equalised. It's Bristol City 3-0. 2 goals in 2 games now for new signing Faye Maulu, who's dragged the home side level. Where has that Bristol City been in this second half? A beautifully constructed move, tucked into the corner by the new striker, and it's 3-3.
What a comeback from Norwich City,
Norwich City 2, Blackburn Rovers 1. Josh Sargent has taken this game by the scruff of the neck and grabbed it, because he was the one who made this goal. He ran like an energised ferret into the area, crossed the Borja Sainz tapped home. Norwich City 2, Blackburn Rovers 1.
He ran like an energised ferret. What is going on here?
This is interesting. Premier League goals after goals. This season we could actually see some good goals scored. Now Arsenal at 80 minutes of play time. It's 2-0.
It's still Brighton 2, Everton 0. Everton, of course, down to 10 players. Not the start to Goodison Park's final season that Evertonians were craving. The one positive for them, though, is Tim Rubinan's performance here today. He has been brilliant. Sean Dyche has just given a note to Mikalenko as well to pass on, trying to just change a few things up. He's made a couple of changes, brought Beto on for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But Everton just trying so hard here, but Brighton just looks so good on attack, particularly Matona, who is so fast when he's going forward. Everton have their work cut out here. They're trailing Brighton 2-0.
Standing ovation for Bukayo Saka, Chris White.
Yeah, he's taking the long route round as well, back to the substitutes bench on the opposite side of the pitch, as he's been subbed off here for Leandro Trossard, and I think that's an indication from Mikel Arteta that he probably feels the job is done for Arsenal. He's going to give some minutes to Trossard. They're leading Wolves by 2-0. 10 minutes for Gary O'Neill's side to try and work their way back into it. But Arsenal only conceded 16 Premier League goals here last season, so it is a really difficult assignment. Arsenal 2, Wolves 0.
Forest hanging on in there, and the City ground. Mark Scott.
Daniel Jefferson's just come on for Bournemouth as Anthony Iraola shuffles his pack once again. 4 changes made now. Watara, the man sacrificed. They are desperately knocking on that Forest defence's door, but at the moment, Matt Sells hasn't had too much to do. Forest 1, Bournemouth 0.
And let's get the very latest on the EFL with Will Cohen.
So many interesting games in these 25 3 o'clock matches, which are all approaching the last 10 minutes or so in League One. It's now Mansfield 2, Burton 3, back and forth. Then Whitfield with the Burton equaliser, who joined from Barrow in the summer, and now, as we're hearing, Bowden putting Burton up to him in that match. Lincoln 1, Barnsley 2 is the latest scoreline. Lincoln, the club that Chris Sutton, of course, used to manage all those years ago. And they've got one back through Ben Haxtell. Hampton 1, Exeter 1, Callum Morton equalising for Northampton. His first for the club is on loan from Salford. Wickham 1, Birmingham 2. Birmingham could do with 3 points, didn't they? They're expected to go right back up into the Championship. They've come from behind to lead at Adams Park. Luke Harris, 19-year-old Wales under-21 international, on loan from Exeter with the goal Stockport
Hey, they've
fans
closed it
absolutely adore Louis Barry. This scored again. A beautiful chip from 30 yards out last weekend, and he's followed it up with Formula Masia, Barcelona youngster, on his 5th loan from Aston Villa. Let's take you quickly into League Two because it's turning into a rout at the county ground. Swindon 0, Walsall 4. Walsall scoring 4 away from home for the first time since a 6-1 win on New Year's Day at Grimsby. Swindon have now conceded 8 in a week after losing 4-2 in the EFL Cup in mid-week. Lots of questions for the new Swindon manager, Mark Kennedy, ex-Manchester City and Wolves. You might remember him. Newly promoted Chesterfield. That's the story of League Two, isn't it? 5-0 up away to Crewe in League Two. Accrington 3, Harrogate 2. A thriller in this one. Jimmy Knowles scoring for Accrington. Got 19 in 49 last season for Boston. And then Kelsey Mooney scoring to put Accrington 3-2 up inside 62 minutes. 2 goals in 2 minutes for Accrington. Stanley. Newport 3, still 1. Matthew Baker with the latest goal, and that will be placing centre back. A first goal for Newport in his 3rd season. By new manager Nelson Jardine on his way to get his first 3 points. And Morecambe 0, Gillingham 1's the latest scoreline. George Lashley.
So it's still 2-0. Arsenal against Wolverhampton.
Colchester 1, MK.
So the table so far is Arsenal coming top now with 3 points, and it is all on goal difference at this stage. And that's why we said Man United needs to score more goals this season. Because if it's to win the Premier League, they need to start scoring goals. We saw this sort of thing happen last season.
We have indeed, Will. It's Swansea 0, Swansea 3, Preston 0. Jan Vipotnik has come on and has made an impact, a tapping off his left foot right to the centre of the net. Swansea are cruising here now, and you have to.
Hi guys, leave your predictions in the comments section below. Who do you think is going to win this season's Premier League? Arsenal is now sitting top on the table, and Brighton, Liverpool, Man United all with 3 points. However, goal difference makes the biggest difference here. Arsenal goes top because of the goals. If Man United is to contend for the Premier League trophy this season, they need to start scoring goals. At the moment, it isn't looking good still for Man United. 1 against Fulham wasn't enough.
They keep looking
So,
for an equaliser, but as it stands, Newcastle heading for the 3 points.
Chelsea play against Man City tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or Monday? Tomorrow. So it's going to be very interesting to see whether they will come to sit on top of the table after.
It's a smelly, silly red card as well. QPR down to 10. Substitute Jack
Red card
for
for
2
QPR.
very quick bookings for talking back at the referee. Don't do it. You will get carded. You will get sent off. 2 bits of dissent and 2 yellows in quick succession for Jack Colback. Sheffield United 2, Queen's Park Rangers 1.
Very silly. Back to the Premier League, Chris Wise.
Change for Wolves, Chiquinho, Sarabia, Dawson, they're all on. Here is Gabriel Jesus in possession for Arsenal. He has just replaced Declan Rice, who got a case of severe cramp and has had to be removed.
Is that Gabriel Jesus?
Saying this week that his team at the end
He's
of
very
the
prone
season,
to injury, Gabriel Jesus.
They all struggled for
Declan Rice.
Well, at the moment, this is looking like the perfect start for Arsenal. A few minutes to go of the 45 of this
Okay,
second half.
so 3 minutes of play time remaining.
Everton, Brighton, Everton fans leaving Goodison. We'll go there very shortly. Mark Scott, Forest having to do some defending here.
Yeah, they've just written out another chance for Bournemouth. Cook with a lovely flighted delivery, and Christie got up but didn't get a touch on any kind of nudge, and it would have been tricky for Sells to keep out. The debutants keep on arriving here at the City Ground. Elliot Anderson, the arrival from Newcastle to Forest, has just come on for his Reds debut. Still 1-0 to Nuno's men.
Yeah, fans are leaving. Betty Glover.
They are indeed. Fans starting to stream out. It's Everton 0, Brighton 2. It's all Brighton now. Really, this game looked done when Welbeck scored Brighton's second. But since Ashley Young got sent off with that red card, Everton just looked down and out. Brighton keeping the ball really well. Pickford is the only reason why Brighton aren't leading by more. He raced off his line to make a vital last-ditch clearance. Otherwise, João Pedro would have had a very easy tap-in from Mitoma's ball across the box. Everton are making really hard work of this. It's Everton 0, Brighton 2.
Scottish League Cup Day. Our feature game is Aberdeen Queen's Park and Kenny Crawford.
Still Aberdeen 0, Queen's Park 0. The Dons really labouring here in this cup tie, and every now and again Queen's Park spring up with a little chance. Sean Welsh had a volley from the edge of the box for the Spiders, which Dimitar Mitov saved. It's been 6 wins out of 6 so far for Aberdeen boss Jimmy Tilleen, but he's really struggling to mastermind the victory in this one. Aberdeen 0, Queen's Park 0.
Back into the championship to home Paul, John Akers.
It's 1-1, there's 2 minutes left, and Plymouth are pushing away to my left at the moment. Wayne Rooney turns to the bench as that pass goes out of play for a goal kick, looking for his first win as Plymouth manager. Can he find a winner? Can his team find a winner? Plymouth 1, Hull 1.
Oh my goodness, has someone won it in the last couple of minutes? The Ashling Gate on the corn.
It's the home side, Bristol City, and it's the new signing, Scott Wine, who's got it. Both of these sides conceded 90
Bristol City?
Bristol City scored to win themselves all 3 points this time around. This has been a hell of a game of championship football. I dare say it might not yet be over, Jason. Bristol City 4, Millwall 3.
What a noise in Ashling Gate.
Wow. Bristol City, they were out of the Premier League last season one day. Yeah, so they're looking at coming back into the season. And Burnley, yes. So
already home and host for Burnley. Perry and G, their right back, had a good shot from long range. It was well parried.
now that's what Man United need to do in the Premier League: score more than just the one goal.
Here at Turf Moor. Burnley 3, Plymouth 0.
No noise at Turf Moor, far too easy for the home side. I wonder if there's noise at Bramall Lane.
So the table as it stands now is Arsenal top, Brighton, Liverpool, Man United, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest. All at 3 points goal difference here makes that difference. Arsenal sits top because of the 2 goal difference. Of course, Liverpool scored 2 goals as well, and then I think here now it's because of the alphabetical order that Arsenal sits on top. But so far, so good for the top Premier League teams: Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United. With Brighton. Brighton last season had a good start. Again, they are looking at repeating what they did last season, sitting on top of the table for a good half of the season.
Back inside his box and waiting in there was the substitute, Jalen Favier, cut back in on his left foot and shot low underneath the keeper. Blackpool 0, Stockport County 2.
So Stockport County second in the table. In fact, they're joint top with Huddersfield Town. Alan Ella.
Yeah, Huddersfield Town 2, Stevenage 0, Aberystwyth and Kent making the difference for Stevenage, making some difference in this new attacking formation in the second half. But good goalkeeping from Nichols, keeping their efforts out. Huddersfield so dominant in the first half, and that early goal in the second really dampened the quick start that Stevenage had. Lars Sorensen, the start, 2 assists, and really impressing on his first 2 league games since signing from Lincoln. Huddersfield 2, Stevenage 0.
Wonderful afternoon for Brighton, Betty Mother.
Wonderful afternoon for their new boss.
Okay, so Brighton.
31 years old, so much chat about him coming into this, but Brighton have dominated. They've now scored another one, leading Everton 3-0.
Okay, so now 3-0.
The substitute bench in the end of the first half, who scored the goal, really well taken and slotted into the bottom left-hand corner.
Okay, so Brighton goes top again of the table with.
Well, at the start of the programme, we wondered what sort of Brighton we'd see today. I think we have our answer, Chris.
Yeah, they've been excellent this afternoon. I mean, the finish is brilliant from Adingra, but it's where it starts. It starts from Steele, the Brighton goalkeeper. They play out, they're under pressure. Everton's still going, albeit with 10 men. Press them high, they play through it. Ball goes out left to Welbeck, who it's a wonderful pass from the outside of his right foot to Adingra, who cuts it off the right-hand side. Brilliant finish. Pickford had no chance. Early signs are Brighton going to do okay.
Yeah, early signs of Brighton are going to do okay, but also Everton look like they're going to struggle, given the way they defended today.
Yeah, a little bit. I think they started the game actually really well in that opening 20 minutes. I think, Brighton maybe overplaying at times and Everton, had a couple of half chances with that. But I think as the game's gone on, Brighton has just come into their own and been comfortable. I think the game was more comfortable since that opening goal in the Toma. And then obviously the actually understanding really doesn't have ambitions. He's an experienced defender and he just really let the side down in terms of they were having a chance to get back in the game.
A couple of late goals. One of them for Queen's Park Rangers, my friend.
It is a huge comeback. It's Sheffield United 2, and Queen's Park Rangers 2. And the substitutes have combined Cokie sides a lovely run down the right. And he's cut the ball back for Lyndon Dykes, who's caressed the ball into the bottom corner past Adam Davis. Beautiful football. Sheffield United 2, Queen's Park Rangers 2.
And I saw a very late goal for Wycombe Wanderers. Are they back in it? Sam Vokes for the goal in the 90th minute, but Birmingham still lead by 3 goals to 2. Back to Ollie Gwynedd watching Crew Alexander Chesterfield.
Yeah, in the final few minutes here, Crew 0, Chesterfield 5. Match improved second half performance by Crew. Max Conway hitting the bar. Kane Hemmings nearly grabbed the goal for the hosts. Corner Jessica in for Crew. Cleared away, shot over the bar. Fans still leading in numbers. Crew 0, Chesterfield 5.
Well, Nigel Adkins said it was going to be a very tough game for Tranmere Rovers today at Port Vale. Has it been, Nikesh Rizali?
Well, it's been a tough watch from my point of view. It's been very little going on, Jason. I've got to admit, an entertaining 10 minutes or so following that half-time break. But apart from that, it's been really dull. Little goal-mouth action. Port Vale slightly the better side. Tranmere restricted to very little. And it's 0-0 going to the last couple of minutes.
Late goal at Turf Moor. Chris Latcham.
Not a good one for you, Jason. It's Burnley 4, Cardiff City 0, and 1 for
Burnley
the
4,
fans.
Cardiff
This is a
City
totally
0. Burnley's on fire.
From substitute Zeki and Burnley picks up the ball halfway inside the opposition half.
They had an own goal as well,
With
isn't
the ball
it?
ricocheting off the crossbar, down onto the line, and given as a goal from the referee's watch. Burnley 4-0.
And a goal at Carrow Road. Mark Webber, halfway to the areas of Gloucestershire, but it's 2-2 now. A great work.
Norwich, Blackburn 2-2.
In the area, stayed strong.
So Norwich and Blackburn were last in the Premier League a few years ago. There's another goal again here. Aberdeen, Kings back, yeah, finally. Scottish Premier League, isn't it?
Brilliant pass into the box from Nielsen. Toby Keston turned and thumped it into the top left-hand corner. 92 minutes gone, Aberdeen 1, Queen's Park 0.
Oh my goodness, what has happened?
Ooh, there's another goal.
They have capitulated. Brighton have scored another goal. They are 4-0 up.
4-0.
In the dying seconds of
Brighton
this game,
goes.
substitute
They go
Havertz,
top.
who
What's
came
wrong
off
with
the bench,
Everton?
replacing the brilliant Mitoma in the closing stages of this game. A fantastic goal, but Everton, no
Now
one
Brighton
there.
sits
Brighton are
top
running
of the
rings
table.
around them.
Let me
They're able
see.
to do whatever they want. And barely any of the Everton fans are left in Goodison Park to even witness that final blow. The Brighton fans here, though, are celebrating. It's Everton 0, Brighton 4.
Stevenage, I've just got, you may have seen this just go through the video, so we might have late drama at Huddersfield Town. Harvey White with the goal in the 5th minute of added time, but it's still Huddersfield Town 2, Stevenage 1. That's from the penalty spot. Let's go to Home Park. Has it finished? John Akers.
It's finished 1-1. Wayne Rooney with his first points. As
Wayne Rooney with his first.
He goes across to the Devonport end to applaud
His
them.
first win. No, it's not. It's a draw. Again, it's no. Wayne Rooney. He's still struggling for Plymouth, you know. Wayne Rooney. Sissoko plays for Plymouth now. He used to play for Tottenham.
The final whistle's just gone.
Yeah, the final whistle's just gone here, Jason, but it's Huddersfield 2, Stevenage 1.
Stevenage, yeah. There's so many goals in League One, more than in the Premier League. You know, you get 4, 3, 2, 5. Yeah. Very interesting in League One.
Not really sure what the penalty was given for. Harvey White, though, stepped up for Stevenage to take it, to give Stevenage 1 goal back, but the full-time whistle's just gone. Huddersfield dominant throughout. Goals from Ben Wiles and Josh Karoma. They're giving them the lead before Stevenage found one back in additional time at the end of the second half. It's Huddersfield 2, Stevenage 1.
No goal for Brighton. It's being ruled out, as you can see on the video.
Okay, so it's full time at Arsenal. Yeah, so they debate. Okay, full time. Okay, so Arsenal, yes, it's Brighton sitting on top of the table. Yes, on goal difference, of course. It is going to be very interesting to see how Man City reacts to that.
When he manipulated the ball on the edge of the box onto his left foot, power and placement into the corner, down to Sarr's left-hand side. Wolves didn't quite have enough. but they don't look like the side that lost 5 of their final 6 Premier League games at the end of last season. There's a bit of fight about Gary O'Neill's team. This is always going to be a tough one. Arsenal off and running. Arsenal 2, Wolves 0.
Well, we said earlier it looked like it was coming.
Another goal.
Bournemouth have got themselves back
Fifth.
level late on. They had a goal out for offside in the first half. I think this will be all right. Forest were complaining, but Antoine Semenyo made the most of a mix-up at the back and buried from close range.
So it's full time at Arsenal.
Forest will feel it's a delivery they should have dealt with better. They didn't. Semenyo on the spot. Forest 1, Bournemouth 1.
Burnley have absolutely battered Cardiff City today.
It's an absolute talking with this goal. Well, the last 2 have been terrific. Teki Andoni a minute ago, 25 yards in off the bar. This one, they substitute Burnley, putting the good in Goodmanson. Johan Berg Goodmanson off the left-hand side, cutting on his right foot and lash one in from 20 yards out. Not a good day for Cardiff. They have conceded 7 in the league and are yet to score. Burnley 5, Cardiff 0.
Yeah, and worryingly for them, they've got the South Wales Derby next week. Molly Stevens.
Yeah, well, Swansea City 3.
Oh, championship again. There's League One and there's Championship. Well, Championship.
From the penalty spot after Liam Lindsay's handball. And the second goal, we'll have a watch it back.
This is Solihull, who has won their game today, beating Maidenhead 1, yeah.
For his second goal in as many games, and new signing Vipotnik sealed the win with his debut goal. So Swansea record their first league win of the season, but Preston without a league win and without a permanent manager. Swansea 3, Preston 0.
Yeah, tough times for Preston North End to Ashton Gate. What a game, Noel McCall.
Amazing game, Jason. Bristol City 4, Millwall 3. Bristol City flying into a 2-goal first half lead. Hermetti tucking home a rapid breakaway before Armstrong guided a header into the corner. Bristol City looked like they had things sewn up at half-time, but as Millwall showed last week, discount their guts at your peril. Teenager Romain Esse scored an excellent solo goal to pull one back. Then from 12 yards, Tom Bradshaw equalised, and the Millwall response was rubber-stamped with a sweet strike from Duncan Warmore. But Bristol City weren't going to be embarrassed on their own patch. Step-up summer signings, Fanny Mayu to slot home for a second goal in as many games, 3-3, before Scott Twine, signed from Burnley only yesterday, struck from close range to swing it back in the home side's favour. That was checkmated again. Bristol City 4, Millwall 3.
Sensational match. Let's go to Ollie Brilliant, who's had a terrific afternoon watching Chesterfield absolutely batter Alexandra.
Unbelievable, absolutely batter. Your own words, Jason. Yeah, it's been fantastic. Yeah, Crew 0, Chesterfield 5, goals galore. Last season, the playoff finalists torn apart in the first half. James Berry with a brace, a stunning 25-yard opener, the pick of the 5 goals. Will Gregg, who scored 24 in the National League last season, scored the team second and could have bagged a hat-trick in the first half. Captain Tom Naylor made it forward from the classy debutant at Blackburn Loney, Dylan Mankinday's corner, and Mandat Dobra's third goal in 3 games early in the second half made it 5, put the game beyond doubt. Crew makes 3 first half subs, whilst fans were leaving, did improve and hit the woodwork in the second half. Not good enough. Home fans at G-Ring, Crew 0, Chesterfield 5.
Led goal of Bloomfield Road in League One, Heston McGregor.
Yeah, Jason, this game was already wrapped up, but it's Blackpool 0, Stockport County 3. It's another substitute with the goal. Tanto Aloife had his back to goal from a long ball up the field. Held off the defender, spine shot low underneath Dan Grimshaw. Blackpool 0, Stockport County 3.
Full time at the Tawdry, Kenny Crawford.
Aberdeen 1, Queen's Park 0. The Dons spent most of the afternoon labouring in attack following the departure of star striker Bojan Miovski to Girona. But up popped a debutant in the shape of Finnish winger Tommy Keskinen to ensure Aberdeen booked their spot in the quarter-finals. A brilliant left-foot finish into the top corner, and it means it's 7 wins out of 7 for the Dons this season. Aberdeen 1, Queen's Park 0.
19 shots for Southampton, but they couldn't get the goal. Amy Bowler.
No, they could not. One shot on target. It was all Newcastle. Good muster, but it was all they needed in the end. Joe Linton with a really clinical finish after Alex McCarthy's poor pass was cut out by Alexander Isak. Newcastle were second best all over the pitch, not helped by a red card to Fabian Schär, who went head-to-head with Ben Brereton and Diaz. The Newcastle defender judged and made a motion towards the forward. Southampton looked very comfortable on the return to the top flight. Alan Armstrong with the best chances, one off the line by Lewis Hall, another by the diving Nick Pope. But Newcastle's defence stood strong, and somehow Eddie Howe's side started the season with all 3 points. A tough lesson for the visitors, but plenty to enthuse the Saints' support. It finished at St James Park, Newcastle 1, Southampton 0.
In the Championship, a great afternoon for Watford. They're joint top. Rich Watford.
Yeah, and they can't stop scoring this season, Jason. 3 games into this campaign, they've scored 11 goals. All 3 today came in the second half. 1 from Brian Andrews and 2 for Ado Kayembe. They also hit the woodwork 3 times, would you believe? So it could have been even more for Watford. Fully deserved number second half showing. I mentioned for Georgie Shaka, Tansi too. He was brilliant today. Right on Company's Hornets. Promotion contenders this season. Final score, Watford 3, Stoke City 0.
19 shots on target. 19 shots.
For who? For who?
It was done for the game in Newcastle. They couldn't score.
Oh my goodness.
And Newcastle only had 1 shot. Can you imagine?
1 shot on target. Where is there? What's his name? Where's the Somali boy? Isaac. Where's Isaac? The Somali boy. Is there a star player? He didn't show up today.
No.
Burnley 5-0. This is ridiculous. So Burnley are back in the Championship. Woo! So let's look at the match stats here in a few minutes and see what's going on. Match stats. Okay, so Arsenal here. How have they done? Okay, so it's
Sheffield United 2, Queen's Park Rangers 2. The home side, Jason, raised to a 2-goal lead through Gustavo Havertz and a first for Wales striker Kiefer Moore. Second half, different kettle of fish QPR. They got one back through Jimmy Dunn's glancing header from a corner. Then their substitute Jack Colback sent off for 2 quick yellows to descent. Then subs Cookie Saito and Lyndon Dykes combined. The latter a lovely finish to make it level. And it's finished here, Sheffield United 2, Queen's Park Rangers 2.
Into League One over Blackpool, Stockport County, next November.
Blackpool 0, Stockport County 3. The away side newly promoted got 2 wins from 2. Intrigue waited an eternity for this game to come to life. On Louis Barry's 18-yard screamer, which was the only goal, was well worth it. The striker was substituted seconds after scoring, and Jaden Fegir, who replaced him, made the game safe late on the third injury time. For good measure. Jason, to be blunt, Blackpool were blunt. Not a single shot on target in the entire 90 minutes. Around me, the Stockport fans have stayed to celebrate. They've been well supported today, well deserving of the win, and well, albeit early, top of League One. Blackpool 0, Stockport County 3.
Very happy short trip home for those Stockport County fans. Very noisy at Bloomfield Road. What a performance from Brighton today, Betty Glover.
Yes, indeed. They beat Everton 3-0. What a Premier League debut for Brighton boss Fabian Havertz, the youngest Premier League manager, 31 years old. He won't be forgetting this.
31 years old. You're a Brighton manager.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Webeck. Danny Webeck turns up for Brighton. Wow.
The only thing Everton can get is a yellow card to the left hand.
I just don't get it why Everton these days is underperforming. They used to be quite a strong team. And they used to have a good record against top flight teams like Man United, Arsenal.
And then they just lost.
It is absolutely final few seconds now of stoppage time, about 30 left to play, and there was an opportunity for Taiwo Awoniyi to win it right at the end for Forest's header, straight at Neto from 6 yards out. It's one Chris Sutton certainly would have buried. 1-1 deep into stoppage time.
I'm not too sure about that. Don't forget today's games in the Premier League. Match of the day, BBC 1 at 10:20 tonight with Gareth Edwards. This is final score from the BBC. Interview and reaction on the
I don't know.
You have a cable.
Have a look at today's action in the Premier League. Arsenal 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Everton 0. Brighton and Hove Albion 3. Ipswich Town 0. Liverpool 2. Newcastle United 1. Southampton 0. Nottingham Forest 1. Bournemouth 1 is the latest score. And West Ham United against Aston Villa, an evening kick-off at 5:30. Sky Championship, Bristol City 4.
Championship, yeah.
Burnley 5. Cardiff City 0. Derby County 1. Middlesbrough 0. Norwich City 2. Blackburn Rovers 2. Plymouth Argyle 1. Hull City 1. Portsmouth 0. Luton Town 0. Sheffield United 2, Queen's Park Rangers 2. Swansea City 3, Preston North End 0. Watford 3, Stoke City 0. And West Bromwich Albion 0, Leeds United 0.
Oh dear.
The Sky Bet League 1, Blackpool 0, Stockport County 3, Cambridge United 0, Crawley Town 1, Charlton Athletic 1, Leyton Orient 0, Huddersfield Town 2, Stevenage 1, Lincoln City 1, Barnsley 2, Mansfield Town 3, Burton Albion 3, Northampton Town 2, Exeter City 1, Reading 2, Wigan Athletic 0, Rotherham United 0, Bristol Rovers 0, Shrewsbury Town 1, Peterborough United 4, and Wycombe Wanderers 2, Birmingham City 3. The Sky Bet League 2, Accrington Stanley 3, Harrogate Town 3, Bradford City 0, Salford City 0, Bromley 2, AFC Wimbledon 0, Carlisle United 1, Barrow 0, Colchester United 2, MK Dons 0, Crewe Alexandra 0, Chesterfield 5, Grimsby Town 3, Cheltenham Town 2,
Chesterfield 5,
Nottingham 0, Gillingham 1, Newport County 3, Doncaster Rovers 1, Port Vale 0, Tranmere Rovers 0, and Swindon Town 0, Walsall 4. Lower National League, Boston United 0, Forest Green Rovers 4, Braintree Town 0, Yeovil Town 1, Eastleigh 4, AFC 5 2, Ebbsfleet United 1, Barnet 2, FC Halifax Town 0, Aldershot Town 1, Hartlepool United 0, Southend United 0, Rochdale 1, Dagenham and Redbridge 1, Solihull Moors 2, Maidenhead United 1, Sutton United 5, Altrincham 0, Wealdstone 0, Oldham Athletic 1, Woking 0, Gateshead 1 is a later score, and York City 2,
Tamworth 0. Tamworth! I need to go and play for Tamworth.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, into Scotland, the second round.
I need to go and play for Tamworth.
Oh, I think it's pay. I thought they're playing
They're struggling.
I know.
Falkirk 2, Hearts 0. Rangers against St Johnstone is an evening kickoff at 7:45. And the Spartans 1, Ross County 0. The Scottish Championship, sponsored by William Hill, just one game today. It finished Ayr United 3, Hamilton Academical 2. The Scottish League 1, Alloa Athletic 1, Stenhousemuir 0, Arbroath 0, Kelty Hearts 3, Cove Rangers 1, Dumbarton 1, Inverness Caledonian Thistle 1, Montrose 1, and Queen of the South 2, Annan Athletic 0. The Scottish League 2, Clyde 0, Stirling Albion 2, East Fife 2, Forfar Athletic 1, Edinburgh City 2, Bollyrig Rose 2, and Peterhead 1, Stranraer 0. Finally, the NIFL, sponsored by Sports Direct, Premiership, Glenavon 1, Cliftonville 2.
So there are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams in this league.
3, Carrick Rangers 0. And finally, Portadown 1, Glentoran 2.
Thank you, Mike. One late result to bring you. It has finished now at the Team Ground. Nottingham Forest 1, Bournemouth 1. Highlights tonight with Gary and the team. 10:20. Match of the day on BBC One.
Okay, that's the end of the Premier League today. Brighton sitting top of the league as we speak right now on goal difference. Of course, challenge for Man United to up their game in scoring goals. Catch up with us next weekend, tomorrow, for another session of the Premier League football. Stay subscribed if you're not. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.
Watford are the only other team with 6 points on the board after winning 3-0.